All right, now we're running. Gotta fix my hat because it looks like a doofus. But anyways, welcome back to Show and Tell. This is the show where I bullshit with my homies. Grant, welcome back. Also,
Hello.
yes, you're in frame. No panning.
No
required.
no reveal.
No reveal. You already got revealed. You were revealing when I walked in.
No, hold on. Wait, for the audience, that didn't happen.
He was revealed to me.
There we go.
You know, I got a note that I didn't introduce you. Didn't give you any credit. Yeah. What do you want?
No, I just needed my...
More? You need more in your headphones? Oh, the snag. So I haven't introduced you. I haven't given you any credit. But to my credit, everybody's credit on this show is just my friend.
Blurb.
But how would you like the masses? If you were editing your lower third, it would say Grant
My
Penrod.
little slide-in banner.
What would it say? And just know that whatever you say, as I cut this, it will pop up.
It's got the 90s, like, you know what I'm talking about, from like the... What's it from? Like the Antique Roadshow? You know what I'm talking about? When they'd be like, you've never seen the Antique Roadshow?
Is it similar to Pawn Stars?
No, bro. This was like before Pawn. This was the blueprint.
So tell me about it.
I
I genuinely don't know.
It's an antique roadshow. They travel around the world, or I guess the nation, and then people come and bring things that they think are valuable, and they're like, "Yeah, I bought this at a pawn shop for like $3," and they're like, "I would estimate this at like 900,000," and they're like,
"Holy shit!
What?
What's some crazy shit that you've seen on Antique Roadshow?"
I can't even explain. I watched it like every Sunday with my family.
That's
I didn't choose to. I would like to say it wasn't always in my choice. I wanted to watch a movie or something, and my dad's like, "No, we're watching an Antique Roadshow."
But did you enjoy it?
Now that I'm older, I did. As a kid, I was like, "Man, this sucks. I'm so bored."
See, that's how I felt about Pawn Stars, and now
But you have a sense of money and like individualism.
Well, you know, it wasn't until, because it was random stupid shit, and I think working in TV, getting to know, because the most recent time that I watched it, oh no, you weren't on this job. It was me and Mac. We were watching Pawn Stars at this hotel that we all checked in, and everybody there had some kind of relation to the show. Like, I had just watched it, and then like the two other people that I'd worked with knew people who had worked on the show or had like been to the shop.
It's like a starting point.
Yeah, and so everybody was connected to this.
I don't know what's it
Pawn
called.
Star.
Like when you're in a video game and you get to the next level. Checkpoint.
Yeah,
it's a checkpoint for TV and film.
Yes. And if I were to ask myself what is some crazy shit I'd seen on Pawn Stars, I don't think I could pick anything out. But this last time, I saw somebody sell a replica of the Declaration of Independence for $1.3 million.
A replica?
It was like one of the original like replicas.
Oh.
Like this guy had it in like a plexiglass fucking container.
Only 1.3?
Well, I was like the most I'd ever seen anything on that show go
I know,
for
but
like
also
a couple $100.
Only 1.3?
I don't know.
That could go that's like history, bro. You know what I mean? Like that is like OG history.
I wonder how much the
technically
the National
older
Treasures movies took to make, because if it was more than 1.3, then I see it. Then I get it.
Yeah, okay, you're right.
So anyways, we come back.
Okay,
what is your lower third?
My lower third.
Because right now it says Grant Penrod, Antique Roadshow enthusiast.
I hate Antique Roadshow now, so no. I can't stand it. It just makes me feel so old. Like I'm sitting here like with a bowl of soup or something, like
a bowl of porridge.
Wow, that's nice.
A bowl of porridge with your Hey Dudes.
And then I think to myself, oh, I got some stuff in the attic I could find. I don't want to watch Antique Roadshow. It'd have to be something with lighting, right?
So I mean, I could.
Your friendly neighborhood gentle giant.
That doesn't tell us anything, except for that you're tall.
Okay. And I'm friendly and gentle.
Yeah. Are you gentle?
Nah, not really. No, I am. No, I am.
You straight up shook me when when I walked in the door.
Yeah, I hit you a few times. We got makeup cover up on it. So
Yeah,
you
he hit me
can't
with
see.
he hit me with the 1-2 piece. He gave me a piece up. Piece up, A-Town.
Ooh, ooh. Okay. Friend,
So,
no.
yeah.
Don't repeat.
Boo-boo.
Lambo.
Don't worry, I already have my next question loaded up.
Wait. Okay. Lighting extraordinaire. No.
Lame.
No.
Don't worry.
Jack of all trades. That is the one.
With an emphasis on lighting.
On lighting. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things I know. Lighting is just one of the few.
Oh, okay. So this is Grant's specialty. Grant is a jack of all trades when it comes to film and TV production, and has, I don't want to say emphasis, but specialization, special interest.
specialized or concentration.
Concentration. Yes. Your major is
Life.
TV film production, and your concentration is lighting.
Spectacular lighting. That's the one. That was a different set of courses, you know.
Yes. Those were the electives. How was Columbia? What did your electives sound like? What was film
Honestly,
school?
like I look back at it. I went to Columbia.
Look back at it, Grant.
I transferred into Columbia from a Nazarene school, conservative as hell.
Yeah.
Like
I bet
allowed.
you couldn't say that there.
Oh hell, bro! I would have been fined in seconds. Fined. We weren't allowed to wear shorts to class, and that got.
After 3 strikes, they crucify you. It's okay. I went to Catholic
You
school.
gonna feel like Jesus today, but
okay.
you ain't coming back, brother.
That's okay. I went to Catholic school. I can say it.
You get it. Yeah, my good Lord. It was, Olivet was terrible. I mean, I look back at it fondly, but then I left it and I was like, whoa. So then going from that to just like so many restrictions and rules to Columbia,
Which is
the art school. Like the definition, actually, I would say Art Institute is the definition of like
Art Institute of
school.
Chicago.
Yeah. Well, Art Institute in general.
Mm.
Any Art Institute you go, they're all over the place. Most of the people are very much the same. But Art Institute Chicago kids are
Say it. They're nuts.
they're nuts. Or at least they were
You
in my
heard
day.
us, Art Institute of Chicago
Bro,
kids. We know.
First party I ever went to.
I just need to let you know before you go into this tangent. I crunched the numbers on this show recently. Before I always do it before I record. Our main listenership is Institute of Art Chicago kids.
Shit.
So they're definitely going to see this.
Well, we just went from 3 to 0.
Anyways, listenership dropped 100%.
100%.
So the first party you went to
First party I ever went to.
was a Nazarene party.
No, I'm talking like in Chicago. Like once I got here, I moved in. I went to the Buck, which is the Housing for Art Institute, one of the buildings, but also
or the Buck.
the Buckingham,
Oh, okay, the Buck.
the Buck, down on Van Buren, I think.
Doxus building.
It was housing. I get there. There's a sign that says like worst behavior. I had made cookies, bro. That's like I went to a Chicago like
you
party.
You came in
And I came strapped with cookies.
Like-
First off, like just like Owen, you was still in there. Like you go to a gathering, you bring something.
Yeah, you can't
And I was
walk
like,
into
cookies.
somebody's house without a gift. Yeah.
Oh, it was the most like Midwest like
when I went to-
Christian college thing.
When I went to Mac's new place the other day, I brought him 2 donuts for him and his roommate. I was like, fuck, because I was riding my bike, so I didn't have any fucking
So you were
space.
holding it. You're like,
So I'm literally like, oh shit, what can I bring? What can I bring? And there was a Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, yes,
there we go. I mean, no. I'm down. I heard party.
Mm. And
And
you're like,
the ONU party is just a hangout. It's a get
it's a
together.
kickback.
It's a kickback. So I'm like, cookies. Wrong. Don't do that.
Did they get eaten? Of course.
No.
No.
No one ate it because they weren't gluten free.
Ass.
Something else. And I was like, so offended by it.
So
You know what
I
I
would
mean?
be-
I was like, heard.
I would be
Hey.
hurt. Wait, did you make the cookies or did you
I
buy
made
them?
them.
Oh, that's even worse.
Bitch, I made these special. And they're like my specialty. Every time I make them, people are like,
Ooh. What kind are they?
can't disclose that.
Okay, just Grant's special cookies.
Nope. My mom made the recipe.
Grant's mom's special cookies.
And I used to call them mama cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And then we made them. We usually baked cookies for Christmas, and we
Yeah.
would bring them. Just like,
To wherever.
bro, I mean,
You weren't making 2 sheets. You were making. Is that what you're saying?
I would say the length of this filled side by side,
Jesus.
3 high.
Holy shit. That's.
I would say 4 high.
Let's see. Let's say a cookie.
All
Is,
sorts of different.
would you say the cookie was about the size of this
Yeah.
coaster?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6
we'll
and a
say
half
6.
by
No, we'll say 6 because you have to space them.
6 by. Let's say this side is probably
Double by 12.
so.
Say 6 by 20.
15.
6 by 15.
3 high. That's a lot of cookies,
Bro, it was it was stupid amounts. Anyways, I started making it
Mm-hmm.
because, there were so many to do. I was like, I got this.
You learned the recipe.
No, I knew the recipe.
Oh,
At this point, I had been making it. That was like my shtick. Bro, like, got a girl over. Let's make cookies.
oh, let's make. Grant's
Bro,
move.
No, dude, it worked.
Oh, I believe it.
Hold on, I'll tell you about one of the girls, but you got to remind me.
I'll remember.
So, my mom was like, "Yeah, these are really good. They're better than mine." And I was like, "This is my recipe now. I take this over." And then she signed over the pink slip.
I am the captain now.
She took a recipe and she was like, "Grants." Scratched out her name.
It's in a lockbox.
Yeah.
It's in a fireproof.
But I used to. Anyways, no. So this party, I went there. No one ate them, and then like we're all sitting down, and then this girl goes, and I'm not against this at all, but I'm just saying at that time was drastically different than what I was used to, and I was just like, what is happening?
Wait, so what did she say?
Since everyone's here, can we all announce our pronouns? Like super forward thinking. And like
Oh,
now I'm
yeah.
like, that's kind of cool. Like,
But that's kind of
That's cool.
aggressive too.
but also for me, coming from there was man and woman.
From a Nazarene. Oh, you got culture. You were just like,
Bro, I was sitting there
Froze.
like, no, I wasn't frozen. Like, I have heard all this shit, whatever. Like, I was at Columbia. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like, but I just remember being like, y'all fuckers crazy. And just like, I sat on this couch by myself,
eating
Legs
your
crossed.
own cookies.
eating my own cookie, and I ate every goddamn last cookie just sitting there. And then this girl that I was with at the time took a photo of me, and that became my Tinder
Profile.
first photo,
Yeah.
and it was a hit.
Joe,
Oh my god,
do you still have the picture?
I still have the picture. I don't know if it's on my Instagram or not,
No
but
worries. Well,
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I want to see it,
Bro. I mean, we'll put it up on the video too. It'll be right.
It'll be
here.
right here. Yep, right
There.
here.
Oh wait, no, we got to lift a little bit. Yep, that's
go.
the photo right there.
Perfect. Now you have to find it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna find it. It's just so funny, and that like I have documentation,
Of you eating all of those cookies.
and
That's
everyone
fun.
asked about the photo, and I'd just be like,
That's so disrespectful, though, to go to a part. Not on your part. Not on your part. I mean,
no, I mean
that's really
realistically,
funny.
they are right. It had peanuts in it. It had peanut butter.
Oh,
So like, I could have harmed someone. I should have known better.
But you don't know that going to a
But
party. You
when
just
you
say,
go to a Christian school, you're
Hey.
not allowed to say that. Like you only find out after, and then you go, it's okay, you didn't know.
you're
Like
not
that's
allowed
the
to divulge peanut
yeah,
allergies.
no, like that's just like a. I mean, no one did. I guess it was
Yeah.
just very much more of like a.
Catholics.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a peanut allergy. I'm really sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Whereas you go to Columbia, it's like, get that shit out of here, dude.
Dude, somebody could fucking die.
Exactly. Like,
Dude, do you know how much my EpiPen costs?
bro.
First off, that reminds me, I saw this guy bragging, like low-key flexing on everybody at this restaurant me and Renee went at one time.
Ew.
And we go and sit there, and this guy sits next to us, pulls out 2 EpiPens and drops them on the table. I'm like, dog, that's reckless. That's reckless.
You just take one. You're like, bro, I can sell this on the street for like $800, dude. What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, that's at least a rack on the
But
table.
also, why is he pulling out two? Like, this is like, bro, that's like one of those moments of like, I need to know what this tastes like.
Yeah.
And then just like puts him down. He stays strapped. He's ready to try. Like, give me eggs. What?
I wish I would have stayed in Saw. Okay, but wait. Anyways, so you said
The
there was the girl
the girl story. Okay, so
with the cookies.
this was my early freshman year. I guess it wasn't really even freshman. I was 22 or 21 at the time.
So you were at your
But my
Nazarene
first
school.
year, yeah, I did 3 years there,
Hmm.
and then I went to Columbia.
Gotcha.
So this is my first year at Columbia, freshman. Technically sophomore
okay.
year, I guess, because they put me back. It was a whole thing. I went to
Yeah.
school for 6 years.
Oh my
Good
god.
lord.
You're almost a doctor.
Shut up. So I matched with this girl. It's such an embarrassing story.
Oh my gosh.
So I matched with this
that's
girl.
your empty. That's your empty.
That's my
DC.
empty, bro.
This was-
Diet Coke.
This
Sponsor me.
This was Grant's pregame for the show. For the show, he pregamed with
I had a
the
pregame, y'all. This is Diet Coke, and we're on my second one
Okay,
from McDonald's.
so you matched with this girl.
So I matched with this girl. We're texting, whatever. I'm living in terrible housing at the time, so I don't even have a kitchen. And I have a shared bathroom with another
Yeah.
room, right? So most of the time, my move was, hey, can I come use your oven to bake cookies?
It's a very solid move.
And it wasn't like for me to like wean myself in there. It was more along the lines of like, I would go there, we'd go get ingredients together.
Yeah.
It was like,
It's a date activity,
It's a date activity,
which I'm a big proponent of. I think.
but then also shows I'm a good ass baker, dude.
Oh damn! This guy's got some bomb ass cookies.
He's got skills.
I'm gonna keep him around for the
Right?
cookies alone.
The cookies. I need these cookies. They're too good. Just like,
Now I want to try them.
I'll make them.
Hell yes.
Do you want to? Can I come over and use it?
Use my oven.
So
Oh my god, it works.
Renee's out of town next week, so
Just come through. Oh my gosh. I think we have eggs.
I don't know if I have enough
I'll have-
baking trays.
I'll have to get my EpiPen.
Okay. I am allergic to eggs. I don't have to do an
Are
EpiPen.
you really?
Yeah, bro, it's terrible.
Ooh,
Okay, we'll get to that story in a little bit.
Oh my
It's
God.
karma. So basically, we go get the cookies. I come over. We walk in. This should have been my first red flag, but I was kind of dumb. I was naive, you know.
You're single-minded.
Single-minded young boy.
You were not yet a jack of all trades. You were just Jack.
I was just Jack.
You were
Jack shit.
You were. Fuck. 1 second.
You were too slow on the draw.
God damn it.
I got fastest in the land. So I walk in. There's a calendar by the door. This is at 777 for you Columbia listeners out there. If you remember, it was on 777 South Plymouth. No, that's right. I think I don't know. Anyways, or East Plymouth. Anyways, it was a set of apartments that have now been sold, but Columbia used to have them. Walk in, calendar. With the girls' names. She was like, "Oh my gosh, look, this is our dick appointment calendar." And I was like, "Oh, the what?"
Mm.
and they scheduled out. Now, I will say,
Months in advance?
no. For the week.
Oh,
Now, I will say,
it's organized.
that's fucking organized. Good for them, because there's no crossover. They made sure there was no crossover of men,
Right.
which just the balls to do that. And then also just like, good for them.
Yeah, I'm
They're
thinking
getting enough dick that they're filling a week.
that they have to schedule that
That they
shit
have to
out.
schedule it out. Good for them. I am pro that. I am pro. You live
I'm-
your life, girl.
I'm just stuck at the audacity of her to
I
announce
knew she
it.
didn't need that. That's where I was like,
Like, I'm all for it.
but
to be
good
like-
for y'all.
but
But
for
like,
you
don't
to
tell
walk
me
in
that
and be like,
walking in.
Hey, look at this calendar.
Like, make that
Look
on
at
a
your
Google
name on-
calendar shared with each other and keep it private. You know what I mean? Keep it within the girls' circle. Don't come in and be like, yeah, you're my Wednesday.
Yeah, or at least, keep it up, but just take it down when
Or
when
just
the,
don't tell me
when
about
the dick
it. It
appointments
didn't
come
say dick appointment.
through. What if it did?
It just said August. Like, you know what I mean? Like September.
So did you end up making the cookies? Oh yeah.
So we turn the corner into the kitchen, and there are so many dishes. I say, where are the cookie sheets? She's like, oh, I think they might be in the sink. And we turn the corner. A mound of dishes so large, and this is a double sink. So large. It was overflowing under the counter. She's like, oh, they're at the bottom.
At the bottom.
So I did this girl's dishes.
Oh no, Grant was down bad.
No, I was just kind of annoyed.
You were disgusted.
I was grossed out. Have I done that myself? Yeah, but if I have a date coming over,
You clean them,
you make that shit spotless. And I'm thinking to myself,
or
if
at
this
least
is
have
what
a
the
couple.
kitchen looks like, what's the bedroom look like? And don't get me wrong, my parents will tell you I am not, cleaning the bedroom.
Pause.
I mean, hold on. I mean, my room is always fucking dirty.
It's dirty.
My ADHD brain, I make everything else look nice, but then you go into my room and you're like, oh, what exploded in here?
Yeah, that's your.
You know what I mean?
Renee says I explode on. Pause.
But that's like,
Yeah.
pause,
Pause.
cut.
And we're keeping it in.
No, I want it there.
So did you find
That's what
out?
she said.
Did you find out what it looked like?
No.
Oh.
I finished those dishes, and I remember just thinking to myself,
I'm too tired.
are you
to make
fucking
cookies.
kidding me? Like, I was just kind of pissed at the situation.
Yeah.
Like, pro dick appointment, pro scheduling it out, pro like even doing it all.
Organized.
Like, yeah, let's do this.
But you.
But I set an intent before I even got there.
Mhm.
That was my whole shtick. Do you want to bake cookies tonight? Sure.
She was not prepared. See, did she
At
say?
least get the fucking sheets out, bro.
See if
Let me know if I gotta buy some more. Like,
if she said sure, that's the problem.
I mean, she didn't say sure. This was like
Oh
9 years ago, dude. I don't even know.
no, I was gonna say.
Wait,
I hate sure.
this is 6 years ago.
I hate sure. I hate sure.
No, I
Just
hate
doesn't-
sure.
Just doesn't feel.
I mean, I'm a sure guy, to be honest.
I'm a for sure guy, but not sure.
For sure.
For sure, dude. You
Um,
want to do a pod? For sure. You
For sure. Sure.
want to make? Yeah. See, sure.
It's different. No, you're right. It's different.
It's 100% different. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, and it's sure
Honestly, I'm a
and
sure guy
fine.
sometimes.
and fine.
Fine, I hate.
Fine fucking pisses me off, and
The English language is so vast. One word
You're
is
not-
not enough. Describe what you're feeling.
but it's not even that, because a lot of the
it's
time
kind of disrespect.
it is it's not just disrespectful. It's non-committal.
Yep.
That's what pisses me off. Like if I were to ask you, "Yo, do you want to go get some lunch?"
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Do you? Do you not?
Like,
that's where
you
I'm
tell
sitting.
me.
Like
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I'll
Yes
ask like
or no?
Jace, like, you want to get canes? Sure.
I don't respond.
Do you want to or not? You don't have to if you don't want to.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. Like, don't.
Don't do it on my behalf.
Yeah, you're not doing me a favor.
I wanted to invite you because I care to have you there. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I blew up on Renee's
Pause.
12-year-old sister because she said sure. I was like, oh, do you want to?
You son of a bitch.
Well, she's like, I was like, do you want to go run some errands with me? She's like, sure. And I looked at her. I was like, Noelle, I think we're at a close enough point where I can tell you, I fucking hate that word. And I said it just like that to her, and she's like,
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I was like,
In 30 years, she's gonna be responding to an email and say sure, and then she's just gonna
she's gonna have nom flashbacks.
she's gonna have a Raven like flashback, from that sort
She's
of.
gonna have a record scratch.
You know what I'm talking about? Where she's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I had a vision.
So yeah, I hate sure and fine. Those.
Sure, I get it.
Yeah. But see, don't you get it? It sounds different.
No, I'm absolutely there. She didn't say sure. She was. I
Okay.
mean, there was emphasis behind her yes.
She was like,
Well, actually, I don't know. Who's to say?
she gave
It
you
never happened.
She gave you enough of a positive response to where you went and
Expected it to be clean
Ex-
cookie sheets.
expected to make cookies. But
Honestly, I left the cookies there. I was like, that's it. I told her I felt sick.
she you just
Which, to be honest, I wasn't feeling great. I barely had any sleep.
did the dishes and felt sick.
And I was like, oh, I gotta go.
Did you ever speak to her after that?
It's weird. We had to be on sets together.
And
that was one of my first mistakes. Because then I met another girl
on set.
on set.
On set.
Well, in a class. And then we became a thing.
Been there.
And that's why I don't date in the field. Too messy.
Sorry to hear that.
Film business.
What'd you do? Yeah. I mean, can't relate, but I imagine that would
Can't relate.
I mean I imagine that would suck. Especially because,
I mean, it's even like having friends you don't like. You're gonna see them at some point.
well, the way I've thought about it, because I've heard enough people dating like in the industry, and I just feel like that would be so hard because like the schedule alone.
The schedule. You wouldn't see each other.
Yeah, and if you're both like
Both unscheduled,
yeah, and
shifting schedules.
I don't know if
And
it
then
would
also,
make it better or worse if you're working in the same department or different departments.
yeah, that too.
Because
Because then it becomes a thing
you're
of
fighting for jobs.
yeah,
or
you're
like-
fighting for jobs, or a self-conscious worth thoughts get in there of maybe I'm not that good at this.
Yeah, that would be so weird.
Like
Have you ever dated another
lighting person?
lighting person?
No.
It's because they're all weird dudes, right? Who are just tall and make cookies.
No, I'm the freak of nature, bro. Every set I go on to, they call me Goliath Giant. We need someone tall, Grant.
That you're the
Everything.
diversity hire.
I guess so. They needed a lanky, weird guy.
So now time for my favorite section, part of the show. This is a new segment I'm starting. Actually,
Is this launching now?
so me and Mac said the other day that like he's like, have you ever thought about having a talk show? I was like, no, but I guess that's kind of what this is. So I'm thinking of like adding segments in. Just that happens.
Like
Just random.
subtle structure in there. I like it.
So this segment. What's your favorite Migos?
Wait,
ad
is
lib?
there a
Oh yeah. Okay.
blur?
Wait. Okay. Wait. Let's.
every time?
That's gonna be the reset point. All right. Now time for.
This question's gonna be terrible because I don't know any of their songs.
All right.
Not a single
Time
thing.
for my favorite segment of the show. Title card. Grant, what is your favorite Migos ad lib? See, you didn't even let me finish.
I don't even know it.
Damn it. stopped. Well, you watched Friendos.
Friendos
That's
is all I
basic-
got.
That's basically every.
Friendos.
Lambo. Mama.
Invincible is my favorite one from that. Visible.
My favorite.
Sometimes I feel like I'm invisible. Visible.
My favorite Migos ad lib is it's Quavo and Travis Scott, and they're talking about money and blah blah blah, and just like the Quavo goes, money. And how he says it, I used to ride in the car with my buddies, and when that part was almost there, I would pause the song, say, "Everybody, shut the fuck up."
I didn't hear this.
Crank it all the way up, and he would just go, money. And that was it.
Bro, that's how I feel about. There's a song from Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Yeah. Mama. Honestly, I'd be the ad lib guy. There's
Maybe I should just start doing ad libs
a
when.
bit that we have with these friends I have on set. Pascal Q, Gary Walker.
Shut up,
I feel like I can't say Gary. I think it's Gary Walker. He's one of those guys.
Walker. Gary.
And me, and we're the Free the Boys, and we're making an album called, what is it, like
I don't know
OT or something?
I don't know why you're asking the camera. They don't.
They're going to let me know. I'm going to send this to them.
OT.
I don't think they're going to watch to this point, but
OT.
but it's like Free the Boys, and Gary made a beat, and it actually kind of slaps, and I'm like, wait, are we about to really do this?
Do it. You
I'm
know,
literally going to be the Lambo.
you should do
You
it
know what I mean? Like,
and make it.
yeah.
You should do it and then make it a point to every set you're on, play it. But like,
Oh, this? I bet you're wondering who made this.
yeah, but like play it until somebody gets to that point. You'd be like, "What's this song?" And you'd be like, "Oh, I'm glad you asked."
I just like, oh, I'm glad you.
Mama. Free to God or free the boys.
Free the Boys. Yeah, I want to do it. I really want to. I'm gonna put some trumpet in there.
Dude, I love that.
Gotta.
Next time you see Pascal, tell him I said what's up.
You know Pascal?
Yeah, I know Pascal.
Oh.
I think I met.
Sorry.
I think I met Pascal before you did. But I worked with him on a couple of sets. But you've worked with him way more, and you know him better. We worked on the Kanye thing together. Did I
I've
tell you
worked
I was
in-
on the Kanye
then,
show?
Yeah, you were on Donda. Donda.
Shitty ass album.
Donda.
Shitty.
Shitty.
But yeah, Pascal's fucking dope.
Yeah, I
Cool ass
fucking
guy.
love Pascal, dude. He is a boy.
Free the boys.
Free the Boys. And Q. So sorry. 2 diets will do that to you. Q motherfucking Worthy is the dopest dude I know.
Q worthy.
Q Worthy.
That's a sick
The
ass
dopest.
name.
Right?
That is
No,
a tough
no,
name.
you have no idea. This man is like a martial artist. Like, he'll just be walking around on set with a C arm, and he's just like,
He's doing nunchucks with
bro,
his
he
arm.
brings his nunchucks too.
Does he?
Bro, he is the sick, and then he'll just like do flips, and every day he just looks like a fucking ninja. Every day he's got these dope ass shades. He looks like Blade.
Yeah. Not my man Blade.
And he's rode up right now, dog, and he looks dope as hell. He's the coolest guy I know.
Dude.
Coolest guy I know.
Fuck.
Super chill.
Fuck
He's
it.
not like exuberant like me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a little too much. We all know this. He is like the dopest dude. Anything he wears, it looks good.
Game.
He just got a skateboard. He loves comics. I
Num-
love comics. you know?
Nunchucks and skate comics.
He's a comic dude too. And he's just funny as hell.
Bro, how do you feel about the new Daredevil? Did you see that Daredevil's getting a Disney Plus show?
Yeah, and they're bringing back everyone.
Yeah, I saw Vincent D'Onofrio. I don't know if they're gonna bring back Bullseye. I hope so.
Ooh.
This is supposed to be like a lighter Daredevil.
Yeah. Well, also, he's in She-Hulk.
Yeah, which dropped. First episode came out a couple of days ago. I still haven't watched it.
No, it came out today.
Oh, it came out today?
Today.
Oh.
I was going to watch it last night, but I was like, I am 27. I am not staying up till 1 in the morning. God, am I that age? Am I getting to that point in my life where, one beer and I'm tired? You know what I mean? Like, Oh, you youngins.
I was trying
You
to
going out all night and drinking. I can't do it. Like, what?
You sound like an old Jewish New Yorker. Old Jewish New York grandmother.
That's what I'm. Once I turn 28, that's what I become.
I recently met a Jewish New York grandmother,
Oh, they're great, dude.
and she was fire. She was so cool. We did a pickleball tournament, and she grabbed the mic at the end because there was a little speaker. She's like, "All right, I got the trophy," and she pulled out a bottle of champagne. I was like, "Damn!" Shout out Leanie.
He knows how to party.
No, Leanie, you're not gonna watch this, but it's all right.
We love you in spirit. Bro, I went to New York once with an ex of mine.
Did you get it the Aki way?
What? Huh?
All right, never mind. You're not on TikTok enough.
I don't know TikTok. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not on TikTok. I really should have gotten on TikTok. I already said that.
If
We
you're
already touched upon that.
Yeah, and I've probably said it before, but I'll say it again. You should make a TikTok just so I could send you TikToks because you're sending them on Instagram.
You're right, and they're like years old in comparison at this point. Some of the edits that they're doing right now, though, are really like the edit, like the almost like 90s. It's almost like 90s shit right now. Have you seen it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Basically,
There's
you
a
take
lot.
pictures or videos and you cut out images, and that's your like cross edit. It's really interesting if it's done well.
That's one thing that I'll give TikTok. Like, I mean,
The creativity that comes from it.
well, I love TikTok. I love just losing time on there, but some of those cuts and transitions,
Bro,
and
TikTok
edits,
just said they just said, "Fuck yeah, we're doing it right, guys."
you're like, yes, the algorithm works.
Shit.
But some
They're all high fiving in the back room right now.
they're all getting sturdy.
They're like, yeah.
But some of the transitions and edits and not
It's
so much edits, but
It's
like
so
the
cool.
cuts are really fucking cool.
To be honest, I'm really excited for the future of filmmaking because what Generation Z is doing right now, they're gonna change the game. I mean, the game has already been changed.
Oh yeah,
I mean, there are movies that look like TikToks
or
because of
TikToks
like
that look like movies.
or TikToks that look like movie. Like the game has been changed because of that. Like the media
Like you-
form that
like-
can just be out now. Like the comedy that you can see, and not even like singular like comedy. It could be like a full on
Whole group
of people.
There's this I don't follow them,
And
on
it
TikTok.
flows too because you feel like you're a part of in the room. Like the way they're doing stuff, dude.
Yeah, I fucking love it. I was gonna say something else about TikTok, but I forgot. Oh, one of my favorite. Have you seen those videos where it's like it's just one shot, and it's normally somebody in their room, and they're like throwing their clothes and like
That was
cutting
the
to those.
coolest thing.
There's a lot of them, and they're all fucking
When that
cool.
first started, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then they just got more and more creative, and I was like,
Well, because
holy crap,
at
dude!
first it was really
Because that's
easy.
a talent.
Yeah, at first it was like really easy, like cuts on action and shit, like
Mm-hmm.
moving the like
But then they're
all
doing
of
more
those.
stuff.
Yeah, all of that shit. I was like, oh, I like how they're doing it. It's interesting, but it's like technically easy. But those ones with like the shirts flipping off, that shit is fucking hard.
That's when it's just like
and that's awesome.
they
It's so
spent the
sick.
time. Like it's a science behind it.
Yeah, there's like
Like they're taking creativity and technicality and just molding it
and
so
breaking it.
well.
Yeah. It's
Oh my
fucking,
God, it's.
it fucks.
I will say, I'm kind of glad I never made a TikTok because, like, I probably would have deleted it. You know what I mean?
I strictly have mine to watch.
For viewing pleasure only.
Well, because I learned my mistake from Vine. I made a couple of
many.
Vines. No, I made a couple. But when Vine was ending, I was going back and like rewatching them. One of my Vines was a bowl. I put a watermelon in it and I spun it. That was it.
That was it.
That was fucking garbage. And I'm like,
That could go.
I'm gonna let the people who are really good at that do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna stick
Yep.
here.
I would. It would change how I view my. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's TikToks out there that are just like, but also, there's a lot of duping that's going on TikTok where like people are like holding an iPhone. No, they have red cameras turned.
Yeah.
Like some of that shit, I'm like,
I've worked on a
that's
couple of
I
TikTok
know that's
TikTok shits.
that's
and it's
crazy
like-
to me.
Come on, dog.
Wait, speaking of TikTok, I gotta tell this story. It's one of my favorite stories.
We're down to the wire.
Down to the wire. Here we go. I was with Jace the other day. I was playing Apex, right? And I'm just playing, and he was like,
Shout out Jace, by the way.
"Shout out Jace, Jace, Apex, Apex." So we're playing, and he's like, "We're talking about Inception, Interstellar, no, Inception.
Both good movies.
Is TikTok the song?"
I do not know what you're talking
I
about.
gotta figure this out. There's a song called TikTok.
Tick tock on the clock.
Not that one. Because everyone thinks that.
By the world renowned recording artist K.E. $H Ha.
Okay, so it's in Interstellar. And it's the one where he gets like trapped, or like the guy pushes him off the side.
It's been a while since I've seen Interstellar, but
Okay. It's one of the
really enjoyed
best songs.
it. Okay.
Like, it's such a slow build. Anyways, I just started a game of Apex. He's like, "Can we put that on?" So I put it on the Google speaker. Bro, I can't describe.
You were filthy with your background.
Filthy. Bro, I'm glad he was here. Because
To corroborate your
It
story.
literally, I could never get anyone to believe me otherwise. And he will tell you. I was so focused. I didn't die once. I killed so many people. I am not that good.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2 a game. Maybe. A
Mm.
couple knocks. I'm talking,
Full on
I killed like 15 people.
ending squads.
We won it, and we were the last squad, and I remember just being like,
You
and
clutched
the
it.
song is like full on,
Crescendo.
like it is at its apex moment, and I'm just like,
Oh my god.
I'm like
Apex-
throwing
Apex
like
on
grenades,
Apex.
grenade, and I'm like throwing them to where the people are going, bro. It felt like a movie. Like I like threw a grenade and I saw him running, and I threw another grenade and it landed on him, stuck on him, and then I threw another one and he walked into the explosion that knocked one guy, and then another guy was in the door, and I like threw down a gravity lift and it went over, and bro, it was like a movie. And Jace is sitting here, he's like literally like,
Losing
on
his
your left, like bro, he's like losing it, and I got the I
You got
punched the guy in the
Did you
face.
get the game-winning kill?
Game-winning kill. I mean, I wiped the team by myself. Like, my team was still live, but I wiped out this team by myself. And I mean, this team was fire, dog.
There's
Like, I don't know who they were. We did not add each other. We parted ways, but holy shit, we were on something.
sometimes a simple backing track
Is all you need. Oh, bro. And I remember just like winning, like, and Jace is like standing. He's like, dude. And I'm like,
that.
"Ah!" Bro, I could have,
Clip
I
it.
should have ended.
You should have stopped playing.
Stop
right
playing right there. It was,
Dude.
and I've a few people I've talked to about it.
They're
They're
like,
like, no way. And Jace is like,
I was there.
Listen.
I was there when they crucified my Lord.
I don't know what's happening.
That's the Stations of the Cross song. Catholic school kids, you know what I'm talking about. That's like a trend that's happening on TikTok where like people will play outro music before they leave. It's like, oh man, I hate when he does this. And it's
I know you didn't watch it, but did you watch the intro?
the intro.
That what's his name? He was in Black Eyed Peas. T-Pain. Is it
T-Pain was
T-Pain?
not in Black Eyed Peas.
No, it's not. What's
Will
his
I
name?
Am?
No.
T-Wayne?
Oh. What is happening?
Black Eyed Peas? Fergie? If it's one of those other two guys, I could not tell you what their name is.
Either way, he has a Twitch, and he has an
Oh,
intro.
it's Lil Wayne. Or
Is it
no,
Lil
it's
Wayne?
not Lil Wayne. It's T-Pain.
Is it
T-Pain
T-Pain?
plays a lot of
That's
video
what I
games on Twitch.
Bro,
I've never watched
He
it.
has an intro. I sent it to you, and I know your ass didn't watch it because he doesn't watch shit I send him unless it's on
told-
Tuesday.
I told you.
Anywho's, he has a beat, and then he just raps, and it's about Twitch, and he goes fucking hard. Like there's lights going on,
Yeah,
bro. The shit was wild.
I saw something that T-Pain was making more money off
Off
Twitch,
Twitch.
than music at this point. But I've seen clips and like interviews with T-Pain, and his setup looks fucking nasty.
It's good.
Or maybe I just follow him on Instagram. I don't know.
Either way,
But yes, so there's a trend where people will be like, "Oh yeah, I hate when this guy does that." And it's this guy who's hanging out with his boys, and they're all just chilling, and he'll like go get up, he'll like grab the remote and put on a song on YouTube, and as it's like crescendoing, he's like, "All right, peace, peace, peace," and as it hits, he closes the door to walk out, and it's
I gotta
so
start
funny.
doing that.
I want to be able to time.
Wait, we're gonna do that in this video.
That was my segue to the end. So Grant, with that being said, do you have anything else? Anything else you would like to add to your lower thirds?
Ad libber. Hype man.
Grant Penrod, hype man,
boy.
ad libber, jack of all trades, lighting enthusiast, apex, occasional legend.
Legend.
And
Depending on backtrack.
and with that being said, wait,
Shit, I missed it. That's it. We got it.